I just saw a great post by Sean from Sydney Lane about cash flow and the realities of cash flow in a product-based business and how hard it is to pay yourself in those early days. Well, it comes down to two things: improving cash flow and improving profit. So looking at cash flow first, the first place I would go is back to my supplier and see if you can renegotiate some terms. Now that you've been driving some decent, consistent sales volume, that's a really good opportunity to go back, especially if you're pacing repeats. That's a good opportunity to kind of say, is there anything we can do about these payment terms? Bear in mind that the first time you ask your supplier about better payment terms, they're probably not going to say yes, so the sooner you open the conversation, the better. I actually improved payment terms for one of my clients who had been working with a new supplier for only 6 months, just because I asked the question. In terms of your supplier, the other thing that you've got to negotiate on is your sampling costs. Established brands don't pay for sampling costs up front. The cost of the sampling just goes back into the cost of the garments. It's not free, it is in the cost of the garments. That's a model you could potentially move to if you're looking to improve cash flow. When it comes to profit in the early stages of running this business, it's going to be about increasing volume and driving efficiency in order to get your garment costs down. And to do this, you really have to start focusing on your bestsellers. Too many brands in the early days move away too quickly from their bestsellers. You've been in this testing and learning phase. This is the time to incorporate what you've learned. The other thing that brand founders tend to do is they don't increase their quantities, so they keep going back for small quantities, which can be partly a cash flow issue. This is another way that you can negotiate with your supplier. So you could ask if you could have a reduced deposit or even no deposit on repeat orders, and that allows you to increase your volumes. Repeatable products are where the scale is. So all of that hard work that you've put into development, all the money that's gone into development, you basically want to reap the benefits of that for as long as possible. So that means getting the most out of your best-selling styles. So can you do new colors? Can you do new prints? But also, can you do the same shape but in a different length, or can you do the same shape but add sleeves or remove the sleeves? When it comes to prints, especially if you're developing them yourself, make sure you're getting the most out of them. It's surprising how long a print can sell for. I think sometimes people walk away from prints too quickly. This print I developed for my client Omnes in 2019 was selling for about 2 years, and then they also then brought it back one summer as an archive print. You can also recolor prints or rescale them. Just make sure you're getting the most out of a print if you've developed it yourself. If you're at this stage in your business where things are working for you and you're not sure how to scale, then it might be worth you booking a clarity call with me. We can spend the time going through your actual business, your actual bestsellers, and seeing where we can add value, add efficiency, increase your volumes, and help you to scale.